All right? But you know for a fact that the customer can make that payment. I'll even say it. I'll say, well, in fact, Josh, say, I don't want to make a $673 a month payment. Say it.
No, I don't want to make a $673 a month payment.
Josh, you could, you just don't want to, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing what every customer wants. Okay, you want a lower payment. I don't blame you. You're buying a beautiful vehicle. Okay? The Passport is in terrific condition. We spent $3,300 on it to make it right for you, but I get it. You know, what I'm going to say next is going to sound a little crazy, Josh, but you're not actually going to pay $673 a month to drive this vehicle. So why am I showing you $673 a month? Because this is what you're going to do. I know you don't want to. But each month, you're going to write out a check for $673. You're going to make it out to a lender. And you're going to send it to the lender. This would be the lender. Now, if you're like most of my customers, Josh, you think the lender's going to keep it all, don't you? The lender's not going to keep it all. Okay? Part of this money's coming back to you. Look, you're looking at how much is a car? How much is the Passport? $34,000?
$34,040. Yeah.
You're looking at a $34,000 vehicle. Now, you're not paying that because we've discounted it. But that's what the market value of that vehicle is. Now, everybody knows that over the next 5 years, it's going to depreciate, correct? Yeah. They don't depreciate like they used to, which is great news, but it will depreciate. But not everybody knows that every time you make a car payment, part of that money's coming back to you. A savings account, if you will, okay? Look, if you drive this Passport like you intend on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it, you don't trash it, what do you think it will be worth after you've made your 60th payment?
Somewhere in there, yeah. 20,000 maybe?
20?
Yeah.
Okay. So, after you make the 60th payment, what comes back to you in the mail a couple weeks later?
Oh, yeah. The title for the
The
vehicle.
title, okay? And it's a special title because it's called Free and Clear. It's only got one name on it. It has no lender name on it. It's got Josh's name on it. And that piece of paper is worth $25,000. All right? Now, the question I've got for you is, do you have a telephone near handy?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a calculator on it?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor, divide 25,000 by 60.
$416.6 repeating.
So $417? You know what that $417 represents?
What's that?
Well, remember I told you you're going to write the check for $673 and send it to the lender doesn't keep it all? Metaphorically speaking, okay, every time you write a check for $673, $417 of it is flowing right back to your title. Which means, I told you you weren't going to pay $673 to drive it, correct? Because if you subtract 417, 6, 5, and 2, how much is that? $256. That's what you're going to pay to drive it. You're going to pay $673 to own it. But when it's all said and done, 5 years from now, you've got a title worth $25,000. You've got no car payment at all. So your net payment for this vehicle is going to be $256 a month. Now I need you to okay that right there so I can get your vehicle ready for delivery. All right, now, how complicated is this?
Not too complicated.
The story is what needs development. The math is easy. You ask the customer what they think the vehicle is going to be worth, by the way, but the math is simple. you divide whatever the customer says the vehicle's gonna be worth after they make their last payment by what number?
The term.
The term of the loan, okay? That gives you the amount of money that's literally coming out of that payment and going back to the title. Now, and I use the term metaphorically speaking because this has been watched almost 100,000 times on YouTube. And I kept getting trashed by people saying that, you can't tell the customer that the money is going, is coming from the lender. So I have to use the term metaphorically speaking because it is metaphorically speaking. The lender actually isn't getting the money back. But the value of the vehicle is going to be there regardless. Now, when won't this work? This will not work if the customer cannot make a $673 a month payment. We got them on too much vehicle. But this is for the customer who's just complaining. Chris, we could take the perfect deal out to a customer. Okay? It could be the best price ever, coolest payments ever, could be more for their trade.
Do they anticipate it?
And we could ask for no cash, and will they still complain?
Yes.
Why?
They will. Especially if you give them right what they want. It's too easy.